Hello guys, welcome back to my page. So today we'll be looking at another circle theorem, and this one says that a triangle made by radii form an isosceles triangle. So I'm actually incorporating two theorems together. The fourth theorem is that one exterior angle is equal to two interior opposite angles. So I'm going to incorporate actually two circle theorems together with these examples. So we may be meeting other theorems while solving them, but then let's just do the first one, which says that that a triangle made by radii form an isosceles triangle. So take for instance, we have an example here. We have a circle, and here 0 as the center of the circle. Let's say O is the center of the circle. So if we have a circle with O as the center of the circle, I will have a line drawn from the center of the circle. Any line drawn from the center of the circle to the tangent is called a radius. So we have two radius, which makes a radii. So any triangle that is formed by two radius, that is radii, two radii form what is called an isosceles triangle. And an isosceles triangle is a type of triangle where that two sides are equal. In isosceles triangles, two sides are equal. That means if the two sides are equal, the base angles will be equal as well. So we have an example here. We have this triangle made by this radii, so forming an isosceles triangle, and we have been given here to be 130 degrees. So to find B and A, now we'll have to find B degrees and A degrees. So to find B degrees and A degrees, now we'll have to say angle in a triangle is actually 180 degrees. So to find A and B, we have 180 minus 130 degrees. So 180 minus 130 degrees is going to give us 50 degrees. So this thing implies 50 degrees. So if this is 50 degrees, that means A and B, sum of A and B has to be 50 degrees. So therefore, A is equal to 50 divided by 2, which is 25. So if A is 25, B is also 25. B is also 25. So A is 25, B is 25 degrees. So that is to say that the base angles are equal. So that is for number 1. So for number 2 is also similar. So but this time around we have been given one of the base angles. So this is a point, this is the point, the circle, the center of the circle O, or 0. So if this is the center of the circle, we have been given one of the base angles to be 30 degrees. So we have to find B and A. To find B and A, so here, if we were asked to find B and A, remember we already have one of the base angles to be 30 degrees. So if one of the base angles is 30 degrees, that means A will also be 30 degrees. So if A is 30 degrees, A is automatically 30 because base angles of isosceles triangle are equal. So if A is 30 degrees, we have to find B. So to find B, B is equal to, simply implies 180 minus 30 plus 30. So this means 180 minus 30 plus 30 is 60, which is equal to 120 degrees. Yeah, hope I'm right. Yes. So B is 120 degrees. So that is for that. Now we have another question. So number 3 says we already have center of the circle 0, and then we have an exterior angle here 80 degrees. So if we have an exterior angle 80 degrees, we have been asked to find both the base angle of the isosceles triangle and the other angle as well. So to do this, there are 2 ways to find A. So the first thing we'll do is to find A. It's either you find A or you find the base angles. So if we employ the 4th rule, 1 exterior angle is equal to 2 interior opposite angle. So this is an exterior angle. So if this is an exterior angle and we have to find interior opposite angle, that is to say that whatever is here will be B plus C. And remember, B plus C, B will be equal to C because they are base angles of isosceles triangle. So if that is the case, that will be that is to say that B will be equal to 80 divided by 2, which is 40 degrees. And again, C will be also 80 divided by 2, which is 40 degrees. So if we have found this to be 40, 40, now to find A will be actually easier. So to find A now, we have to say that A will now be equal to, we have 180 minus 40 plus 40. So that is 180 minus 80, which is 100 degrees. So A will be 100 degrees. That is one method of solving this. Another way we can solve this is, number 3 is to employ what we call angle on a straight line so that we can find A. So angle on a straight line is actually 180 degrees. So if it is 180 degrees, that means we have, to find A will be equal to 180 degrees, which is angle on a straight line, minus 80 degrees, which will give us 100 degrees. And if it is 100 degrees, if we have found 100 degrees here, to find B and C will now be 180 minus 100, which will give us 80. Then 80 divided by 2 will give us 40. Here will now be 40, here will now be 40. So that is why I said we may employ more than 2 rules. So in this case now, we employed the first rule, second rule, and you can also employ angle on a straight line rule. So that is it for today. Thank you, and do not forget to follow my page, like, share, and comment. Thank you.